Hi Leos, how we doing today? Welcome to Jess on Tarot. I'm Jess. Alright, sorry for the lateness on the June monthly reads. I've had a lot going on. My son graduated, yay, from kindergarten. I've got a long way to go. Alright, and I've also had my anniversary weekend plus my new job. So, just kind of a busy schedule. But I wish you all well. Alright, this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay? And take what resonates, leave the rest. Alright, you ready, Leos? We're going to ask a question, then we're going to go from there. And I feel like that wanted to come out, so we're going to take it. It is Devil with a mallard duck. I don't know much about mallard ducks, so if you do, leave something in the comment. If you don't, that's cool. Me and you would be on the same page. All right. What would help me feel safe in opening up? Okay. And there's a little moon. So it's always like maybe we're opening up to our intuition. I will be reading, so bear with me. As previous signs have discovered, I am not super great at it. I'm good at reading, just not good at reading out loud anyways. All right. Feel free to pick on me in the comments too. It will not hurt my feelings at all. All right. My lovely lion's turning into a mallard duck over here. Waiting patiently on me to find this poor duck. Nope, that's not it. Well, I might not read from the book today if it takes me way too long to find this poor little duck. But I feel like it's also about just opening up to maybe your intuition at this time. This could be opening up to some kind of new relationship, a new job, whatever that means for you. Nope. All right, I'm going to give it one more shot, and if I can't find it, well, I guess we're on our own. Ooh, I found it. Awesome. I really like the messages in this book. That's why I want to read them. I know that's weird, but they're really kind of neat. And I still can't find the duck. Can I find the duck? Oh my gosh. There it is. We found the duck. Look, we found the duck. All right. Life would be boring if each of us lived in an echo chamber where our only exposure was to people and ideas exactly like our own, wouldn't it? At the same time, hearing something that challenged our belief or even simply differs from them may feel unsettling. We might bristle, withdraw, or even feel afraid. While these responses can be natural or instinctive, we have the power to override them. First, remember that no matter what anyone else believes or says or does, no one can take away your right to choose the same for yourself. Second, activate one of the most important tools you have, your discernment. Whatever comes across the radar, use your intuition to screen it. This whole operation depends on what your filters are set through. And challenge yourself to be honest. Take ownership of your filters, your core beliefs, and overcome cognitive disassociates. You might have to look that up. I feel like that's some therapy words. Being open includes a willingness to receive new information and choosing to change. If you feel a pull to someone or something new, can you give yourself permission to be open without fear? You can dabble, which is to say, get more information, and then discern if it feels nutritious. Oh my God, I'm trying, guys. Nutritious to you. Have you ever seen a mallard with its face underwater and his tail straight up in the air? That's his version of filtering. His bill is lined top and bottom with rows of tiny blades called something I can't pronounce. You'll have to look it up. A built-in filter that traps food while keeping out anything inedible. Try it and see what you can discover. So definitely, I feel like opening up and giving yourself some kind of permission to maybe try new things, do new things. All right, let's see what we got for these lions. These lovely Leos. Ace of Pentacles is coming out for everybody today. New beginnings everywhere. I love it. I think there's a card upside down in here. I don't like that. Ooh. The Knight of Swords. Maybe a little stuck in your head lately. You know, about these new beginnings type of situation. I don't know. We'll take it for what it's worth. All right. What do we have for our beautiful Leos that want all of it to come out? We have the High Priestess. I will definitely take that. All right. So I feel like this is kind of like trusting your intuition. Not kind of like trusting, but trusting your intuition. Using your intuition. And there's that Three of Swords. So maybe using your intuition with something that causes you pain. Might have to get more on that. Alright, let's see what else we got. The Lovers. There's that Ace of Pentacles. Alright. We got Judgment. We have the King of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles. I don't know if this is about work or love. Yeah. Could be about both. Could be a love for work. Or working through some kind of love situation. We got Knight of Cups and the Eight of Wands coming out. Three of Wands and the Seven of Wands. I feel like you're waiting for some kind of opportunity to come in. It's like the Three of Wands is waiting for those ships to come in. It's new opportunities, chances, making new associates type of energy. And the Seven of Wands means you're a little guarded. You know, you're a little hesitant, but I feel like you're going to keep pushing forward. Definitely trying to balance out some kind of situation, whether that's legal or not. I don't really know. This could be like trying to balance out and tip the scales in your favor a little bit, but it's definitely about balance, period, point blank. So might be balance with emotions, might be balance with something else. You know, I think you're trying to manifest some joy or celebration, maybe marriage for some of you. But I definitely feel like you're using your intuition when it comes to any kind of situation that causes you any kind of discomfort or pain with that Three of Swords. You're trying to trust yourself, you know, but I think that's part of that dabbling too, is whether or not you can allow yourself to try new things, get out of your comfort zone. We have the Lovers with the Ace of Pentacles. If you are trying to pull in love, I feel like this is really good. It's definitely a choice in where you want to build, and I feel like it's kind of a healthy choice where you want to build. This could be like starting a new relationship, starting a new job, starting something along that lines, but it's definitely a choice in what is a solid foundation for you. We have the Judgment with the King of Pentacles. The Judgment is just a judgment. It's a judgment card. You've made a choice, you've made a decision, you made a judgment call. And what you're focused on is how to be that King of Pentacles. How to, what's the word I'm looking for? To be steady, stable, to be abundant, to be growth, to be incredibly grounded, to know where you're headed. He's driving a boat. Like he knows where he's going. We have the Three of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Wands coming out. So I feel like whatever you're working in you're definitely moving with love for whatever this project is behind here. But it's kind of like the long game. Because he's playing chess, not checkers. It's like whatever you're working in, like you love it so much, you're willing to put the work and effort into it. And you're definitely playing the long game. You're being very strategic about it. And then we have the Eight of Wands, which is forward movement. Could be communication, but I always kind of see it as forward movement. It's definitely quick, swift energy that pushes you through. So whatever you feel like has been holding you back, you know, it's that ability to get through that. But it definitely, something has to balance out. And I think that's kind of what you're being open for, is some kind of change. You know, it might be scary at first with that Three of Swords, but definitely trusting yourself enough to be able to handle whatever this Three of Swords is for you. Making a choice to grow something, to have something solid, whether that's love, career, or really anything, but it's definitely a really major life choice. Making the judgment call to be able to drive your own ship type of energy. I'm not taking all that. That Three of Pentacles is definitely putting the work and that love into it. But knowing that, like, it's going to take some strategy in order to get there. But I do feel like that Eight of Wands telling you that whatever it is, you know, keep going. Definitely, I feel like this is more about a career. Or like a money, being abundant, maybe a new foundation, so to speak. So I feel like the Fool and the Eight of Swords here is telling you to push through whatever anxiety you have stuck in your head, like the what if, or what if that hurts me, what if I can't do this, what if we lose this type of energy. It's like telling you to, you know, kind of leave it behind. You know, the Fool is about taking leaps and having a lighthearted approach to something. And the more you move away and you take a leap of faith, there's always a little anxiety behind it, but I mean, that's fine. It is what it is, but you got to keep pushing. You know, I think it's time to spend time with friends, and that kind of just emotionally balances you out a little bit. It's kind of more advice than anything. So your advice is Eight of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like whatever you're working through might be a team effort. I feel like the Five of Wands can also be a conflict card, but it can also be a collaboration card. And that kind of puts you in this energy of feeling financially secure, feeling good, you know. So I really like it. I feel like the moment you start trusting your intuition and knowing that sometimes when you try new things, you're going to have that hiccup, a little bit of heartbreak. I don't feel like there's massive heartbreak. But if you make the choice to move towards what makes you feel good and what makes you grounded, it definitely puts you in, I feel like, this higher light of, I'm okay with this. And you just keep driving that big old King of Pentacles. I love it. Keep driving it. You know, you're steering the boat in the right direction. And what you're steering towards is that Three of Pentacles, that Nine of Cups, and that Eight of Wands. About, you know, really pursuing. I feel like this is more about pursuing your dreams. So putting the work in, allowing the love, realizing that you got to be strategic about something with this Knight of Cups. But it's like a love. I don't know. It's a really, really nice energy, though. And keep pushing through it. It's going to come. It's going to happen. It's going to be swift. There might be a lot of communication. There might be just a lot of forward, swift movement. But I really like it. But definitely, whatever you're working on, I feel like takes a village. And it gets you to that Nine of Pentacles, that financial stability, and then pushes you all the way up to that Ten of Cups. So I feel like this is like a really nice cycle beginning. All right. But it definitely starts with opening up. Guys, all right, we're gonna get you some spirit messages. I cannot sit still right now, Lord. Nice. I don't really see this like Three of Swords. Everybody starts freaking out about the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords could be a stub toe, guys. Like, it could be something big, it could be something small, but I don't, with the High Priestess here, I don't feel like it's something like super heartbreaking. It's more like just knowing that when you try new things, it's a little painful at times, and that's okay. Pain is gain. I don't know why I said that, but whatever. We'll have it. We have Penguin. The period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. Love that. All right, Tortoise. I love turtles. You're too fragmented to do whatever it takes to get grounded. That's that Three of Swords energy. I feel like I need to pull you one more. Tiger. You've been called upon to provide leadership, so trust that you're capable of doing so. And there might just be leadership in your own life. Okay? All right, Leos, that's what I got for you. I hope it resonates. If not, that's totally okay. You guys still have a great day. Thanks, guys.